Today we are going to cover the top things to do indoors with kids in Fort Wayne. We're going to break the list down, let you know what your options are. If you've got kids, you know it's hard enough keeping them occupied, especially in the winter. Any Midwesterner or any Northerner knows it's a full-time job keeping them occupied. They're cooped up inside, and as the winter drags along, it can become tough. So I'm gonna try to make your job easier. And if you're moving to the area and you haven't heard of any of these, make sure you write them down. A lot of these are good local businesses, some bigger companies, but some local businesses that we can support. My name is Jake McAfee. I'm a local real estate agent here with 14 years of real estate experience. If you're looking to move to the area, be sure to use one of the links to reach out. If you're returning to the channel, thank you so much for the support. Please make sure to leave a comment. The dialogue is so important for two reasons. Number one, I don't want this to just be me. I want to kind of create a dialogue, let the community know what other people think. But number two is it helps promote the video. So more people will see the video if you comment. Even if you're in agreement, if there's something you disagree with, it's okay. Just let people know in the comments. Okay, let's get down to it. It's winter, it's cold. We're in late January currently as I record this. There's actually a winter storm going on. I'll get you some shots of that real quick.
This is wild. It's been going for almost a full day now.
All right, wild. That storm is nuts. It pretty much shut down the whole city. So it's cold, there's a ton of snow. I got the winter beard going. My wife hates it, or so she says, you know.
That's what she said.
I think maybe deep down she thinks it's super masculine and handsome and she's just playing hard to get, but that's a story for another day. So we're gonna break down the list here. We're gonna start on the north side of town and work our way southwest. First up is Crazy Pinz. So Crazy Pinz is located off Lima Road, North Fort Wayne, almost to Huntertown. It's 80,000 square feet facility, 24 bowling lanes, indoor go-karts, 18 home mini golf. There's a rock wall, there's a trampoline game, tons of arcades, laser tag. I went there for my daughter's basketball team party. It was super fun. They had a blast. There's a full service bar, so you can grab a brewski while you're in there, because I will say the place is very loud. There's a lot going on. There's kids running around everywhere. There's a lot of stimulation. So when you go home, you may need to sit in a dark room, but it really is pretty cool. The kids love it, and full service bar and restaurant. So be sure to check out Crazy Pinz. Okay, number two, working our way towards downtown. This one is Science Central. This is located on Clinton, just north of downtown. Everybody knows it for the colorful exhaust, I don't know, pipes, I guess, out the stacks, the colorful stacks coming out of the top of the building. This is very fun. My kids love it. I should have said at the top of this video that's something I do, and I don't know, maybe you want to support business more often, but I like to save these activities for winter, especially with me with 6 kids. It can really get pricey, but I like to save these activities for winter, and then it's something special, and then throughout the summer, you know, we're outside swimming, doing that kind of thing. So we save Science Central as a special treat for the winter. Kids love it, very hands-on. There's over 200 exhibits that are permanent, and then there's 3 rotating exhibits. There's, you know, art that they can do. Like I think they color like sea creatures, you know, fish and stuff like that. And then they put it on a screen, and whatever they colored like pops up on the screen and will walk around. They love that. There's like sand things, water features, stuff they can stack and build. If you're more mechanically inclined, there's, you know, some options for there. There's some lights where they dance, and it kind of mimics whatever you do. And there's just a lot of fun stuff. It can get kind of busy. You know, we try to go right when it opens. As you can see from these shots, I went there for the video without the kids just to get some video of it. The place was packed. It was crazy. So, but Science Central is one that's a fan favorite, and the kids absolutely love it. All right, number 3, this one is in downtown, right in the heart of downtown. We call it the Downtown Library, but it's the Allen County Public Library. Something worth note, there is underground or like a parking garage underneath the building, so you can park indoors. I didn't know that for like my first 2 years, so I was always parking out in the freezing cold and walking through. But you can park underneath in the garage, and then there's an elevator up. There's a lot to do in there for kids. You know, there's like a huge play area, and then there's also like a separate toddler only little area, but there's you know, dinosaurs, blocks, you know, little kitchens. There's all different kinds of things that they can do. There's a little craft room, and that kind of rotates whatever they have in there for usually seasonal. So if it's like Halloween, there'll be like pumpkins they can cut out and stuff like that. There's permanent craft supplies over by the desk back towards the bathrooms. There's all kinds of art supplies there. There's fish tanks, Legos. There's also a scavenger hunt, and they change that, but my kids love doing the scavenger hunt. They'll have stuff like taped up throughout the library, so the kids go around and check everything off the list, and then they get a sticker when they're done. So they absolutely love that. It's also free, you know, with a library card, so that's near and dear to my heart. If you know me, you know I love either frugal or free when it comes to the kids' entertainment. Again, with 6 of them, you know, going to Chick-fil-A costs us like 90 bucks, so I appreciate the library very much. Okay, staying downtown, the Botanical Conservatory, again, right in the heart of downtown next to the embassy. If you've been following my content, I've done a lot of videos on the Botanical Conservatory, both for tours, and then I also did some Christmas stuff. They've got a great Christmas display, so you can check out those videos. I'm not gonna go super in depth because of how much I've covered that, but it's nice to get out of the house. It's not too big, it's inexpensive, so $5 for kids, $7 for adults. We get the family pass, it's 75 bucks for the year. And remember, they validate your parking. So just like with the library, I didn't realize that they validated parking for free. There's a garage kind of caddy corner, and then there's 2 sky bridges that cut across, so you don't have to go outside. So my first year back in town, you know, I'm standing, it's like 10 degrees, howling wind with my little ones, like trying to clutch them while we cross the street. Don't do that. Use the sky bridge, park in the garage, and get your parking validated for free. They have a little kids area. They've got a really cool lobby. Sometimes there's people just hanging out in there having coffee. They got a little coffee shop, a gift shop, and there's a seasonal area that changes. That's where the Christmas display is. They've got a great butterfly exhibit in the summer. That's very cool. Like the butterflies will land all over you. It's pretty neat. I've only done it once. It's pretty wild, but the kids love it. And then they've got a kind of tropical, more jungle room in the middle. There's a kids slide area, and then in the back is the desert area. So there is some stuff specifically for kids, and then there's also scavenger hunts. So it's definitely, especially if you got little ones, as you know, you get cooped up inside. It's kind of nice to just let them run around, you know, see some greenery, be warm, take the coats off, you know, run around in a t-shirt. Sometimes they even have slides and stuff in the exhibit. So definitely a good option. Check out the Botanical Conservatory. All right, now moving further southwest Fort Wayne, kind of near Times Corners on Jefferson, US 24. This is Fun City. I think it's called Fun City Adventure, maybe. This is one of the newest ones in the area, newest to the list. They've got over 15 attractions. They've got trampolines, a lot of trampolines, a ninja course, ball pit, slides, foam area, soccer area, arcades. There's kind of like a climbing rope area. So this one's good for older kids as well. Same with Crazy Pinz. I probably should have mentioned that. It's, you know, these are better for older kids. Younger can do everything I've mentioned. I'd say the older ones might have more fun at Fun City and Crazy Pinz. They're also a little more expensive, but you know, still good if you can get there for a few hours and get some energy out and have fun. So we've been there a handful of times. I've really enjoyed it. They've also got birthday party areas. We went there for a birthday party once. Actually, I think that was my first time there was a birthday party. Kids absolutely love it. Again, it gets pretty busy, so if you can try to get there like late in the evening or early, right when they open, those are the best times. But regardless, you got the kids run around and get exercise, and they're not looking at a screen. So as you know, that's a win. All right, final one on my list. This one's kind of near and dear to my heart. I love this place. It's called Floyd's Arcade and Pinball, also on 24, but this one's further down. It's technically in Roanoke, almost to Huntington. It's just a little hole in the wall spot. I think it used to be like a mechanic shop where they like fix cars. I'm guessing by the layout. I don't actually know that. You know, I'm not gonna lie, my first time there, you know, maybe, I don't know, 6 years ago, shortly after I moved back, when we first went in, I'm like, where are we? Like, what is this place? Because it's like kind of small, like low ceilings. It's kind of random. It's just in the middle of nowhere. You're like, what are we doing here? But it's really cool. Locally owned. Owner's very nice. You know, I've met him. He's been very accommodating and friendly, and he doesn't like pay me or do any incentives for this. This is just a place where I take the kids, especially in the winter. But you pay like, you know, for an hour time slot, hour and a half, or an all-day pass, and then you can play as many pinball and arcades as you want. It's a little pinball heavy, so if you like pinball, this will definitely be your spot. But if you don't, My girls like it, but they like the other stuff better. You know, there's skee ball, one of those race car games, old school Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. There's like a cornhole simulation game. So there's a lot of different cool stuff there, and the girls have really enjoyed it. So if you want to try something different, I like to do that. Just kind of mix it up with the kids every once in a while. And to be honest with you, this whole list, some of this stuff is good for adults too, like on a date night if you just want to get out. But I specifically made this for children just because it's very difficult, you know, to keep them entertained. Not very difficult, but it's a little more work to keep them entertained in the winter. And so, you know, hopefully these places help. Get out, support local business. Some of them are free like the library, some of them are inexpensive, some are a little more expensive. All of them are a great time, and these are all places I specifically go. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for checking it out. If you haven't already, do me 2 favors. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please leave a comment. Even if it's just, you know, something little like saying hello, those comments help, but I really want to create dialogue. So if you've got a place that you like to go that I didn't mention on the list, please let people know so that people moving to the area or people that just aren't aware of that place, maybe will go check it out. Again, thank you for watching. Catch us on the next video.